and get the link for OBS. So up here at the top we have the widget URL. Just click to show the widget URL, select it all and copy it, because we will be pasting that into OBS's browser source. So in OBS we're going to select the scene that we want our Twitch chat overlay to be a part of, then go across to sources, click the plus icon and select browser source. Now if browser source isn't an option for you, and I get asked this about 100 times in every OBS video that I do, that is just purely because you either downloaded OBS before it was included as part of the OBS Studio package, or you didn't select it during installation. So all you need to do is re-download OBS. Don't worry, all your settings will prevail, so you won't lose anything. But in the installation, make sure that you are selecting browser source as one of the plugins that you want to install. It should already be selected, but you might have just downloaded OBS before it was an included package. Back to OBS, so if you select browser source, a new window will pop up. Name it whatever you want to name it. I always recommend naming it something so you know exactly what it is. So I'm going to call mine Twitch Chat and hit OK. In the new window that pops up, you want to be pasting in that long URL from Streamlabs into the URL box. So just as a reminder, go back to Streamlabs, click to show the widget URL, copy the whole thing and paste it into the URL box here in OBS. For width, height, FPS and CSS, feel free to play around with these settings if you want to, but honestly they're absolutely fine as they are, so you can just hit OK. Now what you'll see is a red transparent box, which is great. The reason it's not showing anything is probably because there's not any chat going on in your channel right now. So move this into the position where you think roughly you want the Twitch overlay chat to be, and then if we open up our Twitch channel in our browser, so for me I'm going to go to my channel on Twitch. Now if we type in a chat message into our Twitch channel chat, you should see it appearing into OBS as an overlay. So feel free now to play around with the exact positioning where you want it, how big you want it. So if you want to scale it bigger, you can drag this bottom corner. If you actually just want the font to be bigger, I'd recommend going back into Streamlabs and changing the font size. But really, now is your time to play around, make sure that you're putting it exactly where you want it to be and that it's appearing how you want it to appear. So spend some time typing into your Twitch chat lots of different messages to make sure that you're covering all the different scenarios. So people typing long messages, people typing emotes like Kappa, and all those kind of things. Just make sure that your stream setup is going to be completely ready for the next time you go live, and people are going to be amazed by your new Twitch chat overlay. The final thing to mention, guys, is that you don't need to have the Streamlabs website open for any of this to run now. You can close that down and your Twitch chat will forever be linked to this source that you've added to OBS. So you can completely close down the website if you want to, and you don't need to do anything at the start of your stream other than just making sure that exactly your sources are in the right order and everything was as you last left it. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have got to this point in the video, please do give it a thumbs up to show your support. And if you are new here to the Gaming Careers YouTube channel, please do have a look around at all of our other videos. We're basically building up a big catalogue of videos helping you make the most out of your gaming live streams and gaming YouTube channels. So do consider subscribing, and subscribers, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Look, everybody starts their Twitch journey making a couple mistakes. It's not a big deal. We all go through it. All you need is somebody who's made those mistakes before to help push you in the right direction a little bit. Welcome back to the Alpha Gaming channel. My name is Harris Heller. I am your stream doctor, and today we're going to talk about not only 10 things you shouldn't do on Twitch, but 10 things you should do instead. And number 7 is going to blow your mind. Also, BuzzFeed wrote this. I don't even know which one 7 is. Hold on, which one is 7? I've said 7 before. 4 is pretty crazy though. Maybe let's just start with the first one. But here's the deal. With every single mistake people make on Twitch, they're usually very close to something you should be doing. You're just going about it the wrong way. Slight little adjustments are going to push you in the right direction. So I'm going to talk about both. I was originally going to do a video about the 10 biggest mistakes people make, but I needed it to be a little more positive. You know, there's no reason for me to tell you what not to do if then I don't turn around and tell you things that you should do, right? So let's get started. And the very first thing that you should do is a very important one. You'll understand it a little bit more if you watched my video last week on the loneliness that a lot of streamers can feel on Twitch. You need to make sure that you're reminding yourself before every stream. I'm not talking about like saying a ritual in your head. I just mean convince yourself that you are worthy to stream in front of thousands of people. You are not a small streamer, okay? You are a streamer that just hasn't found your audience yet, and you are capable of great things. And the moment you recognize that is going to be the moment that your viewers recognize that, when you start treating yourself like a professional streamer. Now, the thing that you should absolutely avoid with this is feeling like the world owes you viewers. Because you're going live, Twitch should help you find viewers, or the world should help you find viewers. That's not the world's job. That's not Twitch's job. Twitch is there to build an engaging platform. You are there to build an audience. That is entirely your job. Your viewers don't owe you anything. If they stop showing up, it's because you stopped providing entertainment. They come to Twitch when they want to relax and be entertained and enjoy their time, and if they're not enjoying it, they're not going to show up. So if you do a stream and none of your viewers that normally show up are there, don't get upset with them. Reflect on it. What can you do to change? What can you do to make your next stream more exciting to watch? Okay, let's move on to something a little more straightforward, okay? Do pick a game that will help you grow. Don't pick a game based on how many people are watching it. This is one of the weirdest piece of advices that I've heard big streamers talk about. Pick a game that's not the top game because no one's gonna find you in it. If you're streaming for less than 10 people, no one is going to scroll down and find you no matter what game you're playing. So don't scroll down on the list to a lower game and play a less fun game because you think people are gonna find you. You need to get found completely different ways, which is actually the next one, which we'll move to in a second. You should be picking a game that you have fun playing. You should play a game that you're good at. You should play a game that you can choose to engage with your audience. For example, I love Super Smash Brothers. I don't stream Super Smash Brothers because it's such a fast-paced game that I will not have a moment to pay attention to the chat. I do play battle royales because I also like shooters, and there's so much downtime between fights that I can engage with my chat and have fun with them. Pick games that are most entertaining for your viewers to watch, not games that you think are going to get you found. The way you should get found is number 3. Start a YouTube channel. YouTube has a brilliant algorithm, plus it's a very searchable platform. I made a whole video on it, linked down in the description below. It's talking about getting found using other social media platforms. What you shouldn't do is take clips from your stream and re-upload them to YouTube in compilations. And let me explain why, because I know you're gonna say, well, Choco Taco does it, and Shroud does it, and all these big streamers do it. That's because they're big streamers. You need to take a look at your following and figure out why you're uploading to which platform. If you're uploading to YouTube to bring in viewers to watch you on Twitch, you need to be creating original content that gets found on Twitch and then bring those people over. If you're already big on Twitch, like Shroud and Choco Taco and Ninja, you take well, Choco Taco does it, and
about this then. I did.
Food, my dude? Do you have any food? I'm like dying here. I'm still confused.
Sure. $100.
Hey, I keep defending you get me gone.
All right.
Gone.
No! No!
132K this time. Come on, come on.
No!
Give me a second.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
Shut up.
Oh, it's dropped. Oh, nice.
Excuse me.
Thinking about just letting him go because he has good taste in music.
Did I really just kill myself?